Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Madden 16 Random Road to Glory. And as you can see on the screen, we decided to pick up Barry Sanders. And I asked last episode whether you wanted me to put him in the team or not. And I know the series is based around randomness, but we've had Clinton Portis in the team for a long time now, and I don't want positions to get stale, especially the key positions like running back, considering we use our running back so often. So we've got Barry in the team. We'll put Clinton Portis as our number 2. So as a running back core, we have an insane core now of Barry, Clinton Portis, and AP. But we're going to still have to get two more guys into the team. So we've got a lot of people commented last episode, and a lot of people liked the video. So I'm glad that you guys are still enjoying the series. So thank you guys for letting me know on that. I just want to make sure it doesn't get stale for you lot. But what we're going to go with here, we're going to go with Final Edition and the 4th player. And this is from Josh Trepp. So thanks for commenting that, Josh. 4th player that pops up is a cornerback. Very good. Beirut, I think is how you pronounce that. Could be wrong. He's got a very good card, actually. If you look at it, he's very quick. Always good to get another cornerback in the team. Not sure who we're going to replace. We have a lot of good corners. So we'll have to see on that one. But thanks for that, Josh. And we've got Elijah Harrop, who wants Legends or MVP. So we could go with the Legends or the MVP. I mean, the MVP players we tend to get are very good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with MVP or Legends. See who we get on both, and then pick the most appropriate one. Hopefully a position we haven't got for quite a long time. So left tackle, we actually got last episode in Veld here there. So could still potentially be him, but we'll see what legend we get. And the legend we could potentially get is Woodson. Another cornerback. I mean, we could be replacing our cornerback core. Charles Woodson is a very good card, actually. So tempted to go with him. As you can see, there's a bit of a bidding war going on this card at the moment. You know, I'll see who probably would fit the scheme better. I think it would be Charles Woodson, and we'll replace the cornerbacks a bit. I mean, the defence is doing superb at the moment anyway, but with these guys, they should be good additions to the team. And I'm sure a lot of people would like to see some Charles Woodson gameplay. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode up to this point. As per usual, smash a like on the like button. Let's try and get... Someone commented saying I could aim for higher likes, so let's try and go for 40 likes this episode. Could potentially go for more, but I'll stick with 40. See how we go for that. If you're enjoying the series, like it, and also comment on the filters you want me to use. People have stopped commenting as much on the filters, so get back and commenting on the filters. You know, you'll get a shout out in the video and stuff like that. So definitely keep commenting. Subscribe if you're new. We just hit the 2.4k mark, so thank you all for that. Loving the support, loving all the comments from you guys, loving interacting with you all. So thank you for that. But for now, I will jump into the team with the new upgrades. So guys, this is the look of the new team. We've got Barry Sanders at our number 1 running back spot, followed by Clinton Portis. Not the worst looking running back core we could have. I mean, the stats on both. I mean, if Clinton Portis was good, Barry should be just as good, if not better. He's got better elusiveness, and I'm all about the juke move and elusiveness, mainly because I love the way Barry Sanders played. I mean, trucking for me is a big thing, but the way I play Madden, it's all about elusiveness. So Barry should be the best running back in the game for me. I mean, he's got a little bit lower carrying. Hopefully he won't fumble for us, but you know, we'll see in the game. And our defence here looks... Look at the depth we have. On every position we have insane depth now. We've got brilliant line. The cornerbacks are just unbelievable. Like our 5th string quarterback, Charles Tillman, is very good. Everywhere else is just really good. You know, our strong safety 3rd round is Night Train Lane. The team just looks phenomenal, and thank you guys for picking the players. Or, well, I suppose you did technically pick the players for the series. So thank you guys for that. But this is the team for now. As per usual, for now, like the video, comment down below on the filters you want me to use, like I said, and we will jump into a game. So guys, jumping into today's games, we're just going to have a lot of good highlights from a fair few number of games in this, because I couldn't find a good long game. at all today. I mean, I'm recording this the day after I actually picked up the players, because yesterday I just couldn't find a good game, no matter what. Anyway, coming in here, getting a nice hit stick early on, laying the number, showing exactly what we're about early on in the game, knowing we're going to put some big hits in, knowing we're hopefully going to force some fumbles and just make this guy panic throughout the game. So he's coming out and he's sending 4 people deep. We know he's going to have to throw it deep, and we're hoping to get the pick here, and unfortunately we don't get it there. So we've won the 4th and 10 though. He's going with the same thing over and over, and I'm continually locking it up nice and easily. As you can see here, everything here is locked up, but he manages to catch that with, if you count them, he had 5 bodies around him, and he still managed to come down with it, which is ridiculous. I mean, he took a hit on contact when he was in the air. He had 3 people around him when he was just about coming down. Don't know how he came down with that, and he throws it once again into coverage and gets the touchdown. So I was pretty annoyed at that point, to be honest. When they get sort of a pass like that, brilliant pass there from Michael Vick, lovely read to Matthews, but when they get a touchdown by throwing it into coverage twice in a row, it just seems so undeserved to me. But we got Barry in the team. We're going to try and get Barry loose where we can, just trying to get used to using a non-power back. I mean, Clinton Portis isn't exactly a power back, but he plays like one. So as you can see, we're rolling out with Vick here nicely. Perfect throw there to Matthews, who was just lurking. Drew the corner back over to Vick, and he was clean for the nice easy first down. So we're 1st and 10 here. This guy's defence was pretty hard to break down. As you can see, we're not getting through it easily. But we got 1st and goal. We got to the 1 yard line. We're just going to pump it in with the Koye and get the 7 each game on the go. So we're going up towards this, sort of halfway through the second quarter here. And this guy, as you can see, he's going with the same thing all the time. And this time he throws it into triple coverage, and Steve Atwater comes up big. Steve Atwater has been amazing in this series, to be honest. He's rivaling Mike Mitchell for that legend status. But that guy quit after that pick. He knew he had nothing against me in the game. He knew if he couldn't throw it into double coverage and come down with it, he was out of there. So we're into the second game here, playing as the Lions, as we love to. Haven't used the Lions kit in quite a while, actually, so it's nice to get back onto it. And the Lions have actually made a lot of good signings, I think, in the off season. I mean, getting Bolden in is huge for the receiver core. I think that's someone we definitely needed. But anyway, this guy here, once again, that is Steve Atwater coming up big. He's just taking no shit. He gets the pick and he just takes the knee. He's not having any of it. But anyway, we're coming up against this guy. As you can see, we got wide open over the middle, Mike Evans. We're cutting to the inside. Amazing little juke there. Destroyed that guy's ankles. He went out of the game due to an injury. And we're going to try and work our way forward from there, because he's missing one of these key players due to their ankles being broken. But I just couldn't get Barry loose in these 2 games. If you stay around towards the end, we definitely start getting him loose. We started using him a bit more. But we're going to throw up here. He was cover 3. We sent 4 people deep, and I know I'm only about throwing it into double coverage. We throw it into single coverage there. We did get lucky to get the touchdown, but I think Witten coming up with a catch there was always going to happen. I mean, he's such a tall guy, he's so reliable, and it's just going to work. But this guy went with the toss, defended it perfectly. I'm changing up my defence a lot more to better formations, to be honest. As you can see, they're working. We're getting picks all over the shop. There's Charles Woodson there on, not his debut, but the game after, and no broken ankles there. That's just horrible to watch. If you go back and watch that, you can literally see the ankles broken. And we get a pick 6 with Charles Woodson getting into the game. That's amazing. I very rarely get pick 6s. I go deep coverage a lot, and I don't actually use the guys who are getting the picks. So we tend to get the pick and then just come straight down with it like that. But luckily for us, Charles Woodson comes up big. We get the pick 6. That guy's out of there. So we're on to the 3rd game at this point. I play so many games trying to get some highlights for you guys. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the highlights, because it does take a lot of time to play this many games, to be honest. But anyway, going forward here, 2nd and 13. Offense, I'm not sure how he didn't go for the catch there. 13 should have got the catch. That was an easy touchdown. He was clean through. And this guy his defensive strategy was really strange. As you can see, 4th and 13. We get very lucky to come down with that, not going to lie. That shouldn't happen. But he was going 3-man deep all game. and not sure how he was sending so much pressure. Not sure the adjustments he was making, but he was making a few good adjustments. But make all the adjustments you want. When Barry gets in the open field, he is gone. With that speed, that elusiveness, you're just not catching him. There was a lot of times in these games that I haven't shown many clips of him running, but when he was running, he was just getting a few good yards, and he fumbles there, and we managed to recover it, which is phenomenal. We're making our way back up the field here, 7-0, forced fumble. I think he had Bo Jackson at running back, but the booth review actually overturns it and gives this guy the ball back. So on the next play, we're going to try and get a defensive stop at this point. The line is performing phenomenally. He's going to throw it all game, and that is Patrick Chung coming up with the interception. The defense is just amazing now, to be honest. It's at that point in the game where there's so many players in the defense that I have that are just ridiculously good. They just make plays all the time. As you can see, it's just evident from the episodes that are going on. We just make so many defensive plays that are just, they're covering the right areas to lock up my opponent's offense. But we settle for the field goal there. 10-0. He's going to launch it deep again, and you don't do that when you're against Charles Woodson, because he does that. And 10-0. Fair play to this guy for staying at this point. He's the only guy that stayed past 2 picks. He sends the house. Not sure how many adjustments he made there. Must have been loads, but he sends the house. Matthews is gone, and we get the 17-0 lead, and he ended up quitting at this point. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed all the highlights. I know I really enjoyed playing these games, so if you did, smash a like on the like button. Comment down below on the filters you want me to use. Don't forget to do that, please. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video.